Hey guys, Toy101 here, back after a long wait, and I'm really excited to be back. And today we're going to be taking a look at a 3 3/4 inch Dark Knight Rises Caped Crusader Batman. Now I'm going to go through the packaging and then we'll move straight on to the figure. So, one thing that I love about this toy is that the packaging is fantastic. It says Caped Crusader Batman down here. The bubble is nice and big, and it's got a great shape, and it's got accessories and the character in the middle. It's a great shape. It's not too big. You've got the Dark Knight Rises logo up here. You also have a really cool Batman graphic up here. It looks great. It's just breaking through glass. You've got some gold and blue accents over here, and it's really colorful and really eye-popping, and I really like it. Now on the back, it's not as interesting. And please forgive me, this is the Batarang Bash Batman packaging, so it will say Batarang Bash. But the back is really boring. It's just black, and it really doesn't say much. It just tells you your figure and a synopsis of the movie. So really, not too interesting, but the front is really eye-popping, and I love it. But let's move on to the figure. So here's the figure. Now, before I go on any further about it, this is the exact same Batman we got in the 4-inch line for The Dark Knight. So, if you're expecting a brand new mold or a brand new figure, this is not it. Just further in advance. So I do have 2 or 3 copies of this figure already, but I did still pick this up. And I do really like these figures. I really liked them from the Dark Knight line, so of course I had to pick up a bunch from The Dark Knight Rises. So far, I have all of them that I could find at my local Walmart. And anyway, the detailing on this is really nice. I mean, that's one thing that I've always liked about these figures, is that the detailing is just as good as the 5-inch figures, and it's cheaper. It's smaller, cheaper, and one of the things that I've always loved about Mattel and Batman figures is that the soft capes are really nice. Unlike some DC Universe classics, where you do not have soft capes, which is always a disappointment for me because I've always liked having the soft cape. The head sculpt is fantastic. So you do have some good Christian Bale likeness in there, and the armor and the suit just looks fantastic, and it looks completely movie accurate. The only complaint with the suit for this one is that there is some supposedly supposed to be some gray right under here, and it's not there. But anyway, other than that, it looks fantastic, and the detailing is amazing. So let's move on to the articulation. Okay, so for articulation, it's fairly basic, which is, I guess it's okay, but you shouldn't expect much from Mattel in the first place. So it does swivel at the head, arms go 360, legs go forward and not back very far, and they bend at the knee. So not much articulation at all, but it's not too big of a complaint. Okay, so let me move the figure aside and go over the accessories. So for accessories, it's not too much, but just to get it out of the way, it does come with a solid gold Batarang, which is a really soft, movable but rubbery plastic, which is good because it means if you poke yourself, it's not going to hurt you and it's going to bend, which is definitely a plus. But the sad thing about these is that the figure cannot hold them. Well, he can, but it doesn't necessarily look right. It's half as big as Batman, which is kind of strange. But all of the figures come with a Batarang, and anyway, it's one of those things where figures have the one accessory that never matters. So this one's it. So I'm going to move that aside and go over the next accessory, which is a grappling hook, I'm guessing. It looks nice. It's just silver and black and has some good detailing on it. It's fairly simple, but the figure does hold it, and it does look good when he's holding it too, and that is a definite plus. And that's one of the main reasons why I got this figure, was because all my other Dark Knight 4-inch figures didn't have accessories, and this one did. And the grappling hook does look good, and eventually I might modify it, cut off a little bit, and attach a string to it so Batman can actually swing around. So anyway, my final thoughts on this figure is that I love this figure. I mean, there aren't really too many complaints that I have with it. The only, I guess, real problem is that the Batarang doesn't really do much, and he doesn't have as much articulation as a Hasbro, but this toy usually only runs for about $5, so you really can't complain about articulation. This is some of the best detail around, and if you're looking for a 4-inch Batman figure, you can't go wrong with this one. And anyway, I love this figure. I'm going to give him 4.5 out of 5, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.